Today we are going to talk about core stabilization. If you are someone that's had damage to your neurologic system that has resulted in leg weakness, arm weakness, or both, and it has impacted your ability to walk normally or reach into a cabinet, then the core is absolutely essential. So when I talk about the core, I'm talking about everything around our trunk that keeps our trunk stable, that provides a stable base for our arms and legs to move. Especially in the early stages, having a stable base that your arms and your legs are attached to is so valuable in getting in that high quality movement that I know all of you are working on to, again, restore your ability to walk normally and reach your hand into a cabinet. So that's what we're going to go over today. A few different exercises. Now, I don't think all of you are going to be able to do all of these exercises, but what I'm hoping to accomplish today is giving you a variety of exercises, some incorporating the arms, some not incorporating the arms for those of you that can't hold on to anything, and really just allowing you to take one or two of these exercises and incorporate them into your exercise routine that you're already doing. If you're new to this channel, I'm Tara. I'm a neurologic physical therapist, and on this channel we talk about anything and everything related to mobility, health, fitness, and mindset, empowering you with as many tools as possible to take ownership of your rehab and your health and live an overall more mobile, more active, healthier, pain-free life. And all that said, let's not waste any time. Let's dive right into some of my favorite core stabilization exercises. So for this first exercise, you're just going to start seated on a gym ball, and I just want you to roll it side to side without falling off. So for those of you that have hemiparesis or you have any kind of neglect at all, I recommend getting as close to a couple of walls as you can, or in between like a couch and a coffee table. Have something around you, because you can roll off of this thing in like a split second. Again, if you're someone that has any type of awareness deficit on one side of your body, but you want to roll as far as you can without rolling off the ball. So you're just going to go in both directions. If that's pretty easy for you, you can take a weight and you're just going to press it up and down without losing your balance. Press it up. And then if that's pretty easy for you, I want you to take the weight and you're just going to hand it from hand to hand. Just kind of circle it around your body, pass it behind your back, pass it in front. Again, your job is to keep your body as still as possible on the ball. All right, and then if you can do that one okay, then I want you to take the weight and you're going to kind of drop it down to the side, almost touching the floor, and bring it back up. If you can't do it with a weight, you don't have to use the weight. You can just use your hand, and then same thing on the other side. Drop it all the way down and bring it back up. Switch back to the other hand, down and back up. Back to the other hand, down and back up. So for this exercise, what we're working on is hip flexion without letting that leg externally rotate. So you can see I'm having to squeeze this block together, which is going to help to prevent my leg from rotating outward, but it's also going to help to kind of facilitate internal rotation. Occasionally glance down and make sure that that yoga block or whatever you put in between your legs is lined up with your nose. So once again, on your back, you're just going to bring those knees up towards your chest. What I have under my feet is called a twister disc. So it's a frictionless surface that one top piece twists on the bottom piece. So your focus is to keep the upper body very still and just move your body from the waist down. Again, if you had a a jar with a lid on it and you were screwing the top of the jar, that's kind of what you're trying to simulate or emulate here, is you are rotating your lower body on your upper body, or however you want to look at it, your upper body on your lower body. So for this exercise, what you're doing is you're just carrying a weight in one hand. What we're trying to do is really activate the muscles on the opposite side of the trunk while you're walking. So walking, just really trying to activate those muscles on the side of the trunk opposite the side that you're holding the weight in. So for this exercise that we're doing, it's kind of like a modified burpee. If you guys have ever done burpees or you've been in any kind of a workout class, we're just modifying it a little bit. Instead of jumping back, you're just going to walk your feet back and then walk your feet forward. The other reason I love this exercise is not just for core stabilization, but you guys have heard me talk about this before. I love, love, love anything where you have to put your hands down on the ground, or you have to go from standing to the floor and back up. I think you should do some variation of going from standing to the floor and back up every single day. And so this is just one other variation. And again, you're getting kind of like a 2-for-1 because you are getting a little bit of a core abdominal strengthening exercise out of it. So you're just going to start standing, put your hands on the floor as close to your feet as possible. So for some of you, you might need to cheat it a little bit and set your hands out a little bit further. But you do want to try and get them as close to your feet as possible. Walk your feet back. Walk them in as close to your hands as you can, and then stand back up. So again, hands down. Walk those feet in as close to your hands as possible, and then stand back up. So for those of you that don't have good arm movement, obviously you might not be able to do this exercise, but for those of you that do have arm movement, what you're going to do is just take a weight and you just want to circle it around your head, trying not to get sway all over the place. So try and keep as vertical as you can through your core or through your trunk, and then you're just trying to, again, make a circle around your head with that weight. So for this exercise, you're just going to get on your hands and your knees. Now the most advanced variation is to keep your knees off of the ground and just kind of be supported on your feet. If you can't do that and you need to put your knees down, definitely you can start with your knees down, but you're just in a quadruped position and just tapping opposite shoulder. Again, this is the easier variation with your knees down. If you wanted to make it a little bit harder, you can raise those knees up. I'll show it to you from the front. So my knees are off the ground. You're just tapping opposite shoulders. So for this one, we're just kind of in like a modified plank position with elbows on the gym ball. And then all you're doing is you're just rolling that gym ball forward, trying not to let your back sag when you do it, or having your chest and your body over the gym ball like I'm doing now. You want to kind of roll it out in front of your shoulders just a little bit, and then back. Staying really tight, trying to pull that belly button in towards your spine. And then that is it for this video. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope there's at least one or two of those that you can do, that you can incorporate into your home exercise program. Again, I don't think anyone's going to be able to do all of those, nor do I think you need to do all of those every single day. But if there's just one or two of those that you can do a few times a week, it'll definitely help with your overall walking and definitely help with your arm rehab exercise program that you are doing. So if you guys like that video and you want to see more videos like this and you haven't yet subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. You can also follow us over on Instagram, where we post 1 to 2 videos every single week. I enjoyed spending time with you all today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a good day.